Welcome everybody to another World of Tanks replay. My name is Maxwell and this one is from the user DRC Moose. He's driving the AMX 50 Foch on a standard battle on the cliff. Foch is a tier 9 tank destroyer for the French. Pretty decent tank destroyer as well. Its armor can be a little bit trollish at times, meaning that you will bounce shots that you aren't expecting to, but that huge rangefinder on the top is a massive weak spot for the tank. A little bit of a weird quirk with World of Tanks that if you hit that rangefinder on the right hand side, which would probably just destroy the rangefinder, you will actually do damage to the entirety of the tank. But it is what it is. Having a look at its gun as well, has a pretty decent cannon. For a tier 9, its alpha damage isn't fantastic, penetration is decent, but the reload speed is great for this thing. As you can see, just getting suckered into the middle to begin with. Sees an M41 Bulldog and thinks he's going to have a piece of that. So decides to transition into the center instead. Going to try and take up a position overlooking the middle, see what he can see. So far there's only that M41 Bulldog and this T44. Not able to get shots on anything. Going to play this one a little bit careful, a little bit slow. There is a KV5 on the left hand side there. And looks like the Allied push in the north, with a brace of KV5s, have stalled at D8 for some reason. So DRC Moose has decided to spin around and maybe go offer them some support. Give them a little bit of moral support there, just so they can push on forward a little bit. For some reason they're being a little bit stalled, despite the fact that they're both KV5s. And they haven't spotted any enemy tanks whatsoever. They're both backing away. I'm not really sure what spooked them. Maybe it might be that Pershing might have them spooked, but well, there they go. They're getting a little bit of bolstered courage now for the presence of this Foch and the Type 4 Heavy coming in from the rear. Means they're going to push all the way forward. One of them gets a track taken out, probably by that Pershing. DRC Moose trying to get himself into a position where he can fire as well. And these KV5s just blocking line of sight at the moment. You can use them as fantastic spaced armor. As you see, bouncing shots from the Pershing and the IS-6 there. DRC Moose trying to get into position to hit this IS-6. Just bounces one straight off his side armor. 257mm of penetration. Not quite enough to go through angled IS-6 side armor in a side scraping position. Now everyone descends. Going to try and get some damage before everybody gets taken out, before the guy dies. Does get one hit. And there we go. The heavy tanks have prevailed, but now it looks like the middle of the map is in a little bit of trouble. KV5 and the IS-3 have taken out their defender in the middle. So DRC Moose going to head back, try and dissuade those guys. Heads around the corner now. Probably going to come face to face with a KV5 and an IS-3. KV5 not got a lot of health. He bounces. He's trying to angle himself, but it's not going to be enough. Not against the Foch here. Although the KV5 has great armor, it's not that great. And there we go. He gets taken out. Didn't do any damage at all to the Foch. If we have a look, it looks like he just fired at the front plate and then went for the rangefinder, but that one just scraped against the roof instead. Now we're going to try and hunt down this IS-3. I know this game was a little bit slow to get started, but it definitely starts to heat up now. Gets a great shot on the side of this IS-3. IS-3 going to angle his turret towards this direction and angle his armor a little bit, but Foch still got the penetration to go through the track and his side armor to do even more damage. IS-3 is going to try and hug the cliff here, which is a decent idea, considering that the Foch doesn't have a shot yet. He does have a Foch on the 122-44 though, and he takes him out for kill number 2. IS-3 still got 700 health. Moose still trying to get a hit on him. Gets a great shot through the side there, and he gets eliminated by the KV5. But this game is starting to slip away from them at 8 kills to 9. Looks like the right-hand flank, the right-hand side of the map is just completely abandoned now, except for this Pershing. Looks like the majority of the fighting is going on the 1 to 3 lines. And unfortunately, the enemy team is prevailing there. They have pushed through very, very hard and very, very fast. But DRC Moose has arrived. Going to try and get a shot on this AT-15A. Does, takes him out for the kill. Bounces a shot from the T-44. KV-5 takes out the Challenger. And with that, they've almost evened up the score already. T-44 is falling back, crashes straight into a T-95, is able to get a shot on the T-44 to do some damage, and then bounces one from the T-95. Then he starts to back away. I think the Centurion 7-1 was caught off guard by the speed of the reload from the Foch. It doesn't have great alpha damage, but it does have a good rate of fire. Now he's going to try and hunt down this Centurion. Gets the shot, gets the kill for kill number 4. T-95 still moving up to try and take out this KV-5. Foch is now behind him, going to take out his track. And that is a beautiful shot. Goes in for the kill, smells blood in the water. T-95 realizes that he's in trouble, so he starts to back away now. The Foch didn't quite get to unload that shot. He is faster and is going to traverse quicker than this T-95. Trying to take out his track there. Beautiful shot to take out the track. Wasn't able to get any damage, but the most important thing is to get this beast not moving. Then once he's behind him, there isn't really going to be much this T-95 can do. As you can see, just kind of floundering. Not much that he can do. This Foch is just going to be able to pick him apart. Not even needing to go for the tracking shot, as you can see. Even with no turret himself, he's able to stay beside and behind this T-95. He is reloaded. One more shot should be all it takes. That is all it takes. That's kill number 5. Score still not quite even, but it's getting there. Enemy team going for a base capture, or maybe just going to take out the M4A1. A T-44 is in the enemy base. He does take out the M4A1, but he is now a one-shot, as is this Pershing. So DRC Moose is on cleanup duty. He hits the side of the Pershing's turret by the looks of it, and that one just bounced. So we're going to have to charge in now. Although he is alone against 3 tanks, he does have full health. And this one is going to be all in his favour. Trying to find this Pershing. There we go. He is hiding. Takes a shot from the Pershing. Uses his repair kit to just fix that track up and take him out. The kill number 6, a well-deserved Top Gun medal. And if he can do it, if he can take out the last 2 tanks, this is going to be a Radley Walters. Not quite able to land the shot on the T-44. The T-44 is going to hightail it out of here. Like I said, an AMX 50 Foch is not to be messed with when it's on full health, and you're a one-shot on a T-44. Now DRC Moose going to head up the hill. Going to try and find this T-44. Looks like he has made a run for it. He has now been found behind this building. Luckily, it's not destructible. So DRC is going to have to go around, keeping his gun auto-aimed, which is a good idea. As it means you don't have to worry about trying to get it on target. You can just drive and maneuver. And there we go. Takes out the T-44 for kill number 7. And that just leaves the S-51 artillery, which has landed. Now it's going to be a case of just trying to find him. To be honest, he's probably just going to be in K1 or K2. There isn't going to be any great mystery about this. And there we go. No, he's making a run for it down the 1 line, but DRC Moose has found him. Can he land the shot? He can indeed, but it was just a critical. Did he use high explosive ammunition for that? He did, but to be honest, there was absolutely no need to, if he did, because he has more than enough alpha damage to take out the artillery. So for people wondering, you should only switch to high explosive ammunition against low armoured artillery pieces when you don't have the alpha damage on standard ammo to take them out in a single shot. If you already have the alpha damage to take out an artillery piece in the single shot, there is no need to switch to high explosive rounds whatsoever. All you do there is set yourself up for the potential to fail, as the shot may only do a few hundred damage, as we saw there. S51 being very smart, hugging that rock there. So DRC going to attempt to maneuver around him. Fakes that he's going right and then goes left instead as he fades away. And he's going to move down the hill here and charge down the S51, who should still be secured behind his rock. He is indeed. Now these guys are going to play footsie for a while. So we're going to have this one on high speed, as you can see. Playing footsie with each other around the rock for the time being. Now, one thing I will point out here is something that DRC could do. As you see, he's just trying to lure the S51 into taking a shot. But the S51 has a lot of trigger discipline, and he is not firing. So one thing DRC Moose could do is he could back away until he gets into the fog of war, make a run around the hill there and head up into the base, and then fire down into the rocks to take him out. But I think in the end he decides to just go full ham. S51 is traversing, takes a hit in the face, but gets the shot in the end, and that is GG and the victory. So like I said, rather than just backing away and trying to flank around, he decides to just face tank it, goes ham, takes the hit, but is able to absorb it, and then takes out the S51 for the victory. So awesome game played there by DRC Moose, picking himself up just over 6,000 points of damage, 8 kills, Radley Walters medal, and definitely carrying his team to victory. So awesome replay from you. Thank you very much for sending that one in. Don't forget, guys, if you've got yourself a great replay, send that into replay@screenreality.com. Link for that is in the description. I've been Maxwell. This has been a World of Tanks replay, and I will catch you guys next time.